I'll figure it out. Anyways, per usual, at the start of lives, we're gonna do some rituals. We're gonna have some beeswax, some bee honey, and we're starting this early Monday live because today is going to be a. Well, I don't know why I was gonna hold it like this. Today is going to be a very busy day, I would say. It's gonna be a busy day. So you want to take 2 teaspoons of honey. Fix our throat. There we go. It actually does help too. That's the crazy part. When I did it yesterday or last night, like I actually felt it helped. So we're gonna keep that as a as a tradition. Keep your throat safe, and yeah, I'm gonna get this 2-hour live stream out the way. I just got done boxing. Oh my God, that felt good. Oh, that felt good. So I woke up early this morning. Live stream went well last night. Woke up early this morning. Went to boxing class. We did some really cool stuff. I feel like my boxing skills is getting a little bit better. I feel like the way I'm starting to understand weight transfer is starting to become really, really huge. Oh, hold up. This is not even connected. This is not even connected. No one told me it's not even connected. Hold up. Let's see. Boom. Let me see. Hold up. What's good, Space? Hold on. We're having technical difficulties. My this wasn't even connected. I'm all sitting yapping and shit, and none of this stuff was connected. All right, bam, bam, bam. Sorry, guys. Luckily, it's only 2 minutes in, so I'm always doing some bullshit in the first like 5 minutes of the live stream anyway, so it doesn't matter. What's good, Space? All right, bam. There we go. There we go. All right. Sorry if I start scrambling in you guys' ear. Get this correct. Thank you guys, whoever came in and liked the video. Let me see. All right. Now, so let me kind of recap. I took my usual honey before the beginning of the live stream, and then I was talking about what I was doing with boxing. I'm gonna reiterate with that. What's good, fight? Space Panther, you say you're under the weather the weather a bit. What's going on with you? Let's hear it. Maybe we can help you out. I'm curious of what, because everybody's been getting sick lately. I was sick at the beginning of the month of February, and I still have a nasty cough. But then someone just said I love honey, but now I'm starting to use honey to get my voice back, and I don't think honey relieves the cough, but it's been helping. Everything's been helping. Everything's been helping. What's up, Smitty? Yeah, what's up, Ella Slay? Or She Slay? It's not Ella, it's Aja. Aja Slay. Smart man, yeah. I have cold allergies. You need to stay warm. Like the fact that I don't even have on a sweater actually kind of bothers me, but it's not too cold in my apartment, so I believe I'll be fine. I don't feel like getting up. My stomach is hurting too. Are you constipated? What do you think it is? But anyways, while Space Panda is explaining that, while you guys come in and say hi, please like the video. I'm going to quickly re-explain what I was explaining before I realized the microphone wasn't on. I had a great live stream last night. Woke up early this morning. I actually got, usually, believe it or not, like I don't get good sleep. I never get good sleep. But like last night, and this is gonna sound crazy to you guys. Last night I got 3 hours of sleep, and I felt fucking phenomenal. I think I went to bed like, I think it was two. It was two, I think, or three. Nah, it was, I don't remember. But then I woke up at like 5. I woke up at 5:40, I think, and then I went to the, and then I started getting ready, went to boxing. Boxing went really, really well. I'm starting to finally, like, the way I get jiu-jitsu, I'm starting to kind of get boxing. Like I felt today that I'm starting to understand weight transfer. I didn't understand weight transfer before, but I'm starting to really kind of get like where you should like actually like throw your punches. And I felt it today. I was pushing properly for my punches. But let me read you guys' comments. Someone said, my head is hurting. Well, what happened to your head? Did you get hit or something? He said, what's up? Hope your day is going well. Thank you, album, the album, the album. The morning's going well. We're going to have a good live stream. You said, been watching you for a while. Really enjoy your videos. It's been cool watching your progress and evolution. I feel like we're only going up. I want my striking to be like, just like my jiu-jitsu. And I want my jiu-jitsu to actually run away from my striking. Because I feel like my striking, or my understanding of striking, is starting to become confident like my jiu-jitsu, but I need my jiu-jitsu on a completely different level now. So pretty soon I'm gonna try to I need to get better. You know, I'm trying to beat myself. Someone said, oh, space. He said, whenever I get sick, my stomach starts to hurt. But lately I have been having a strange feeling. So I can feel it calling in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. When you say I got that strange feeling, I just felt that. Bro, you would never reach my level. I don't. Maybe your level is too low. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll never reach back there again. Why would you say it's easier to get... Which would you say it's easier to get good at, and why? Striking or jiu-jitsu? I think striking is easier to get good at. I think striking is easy to get good at, but it's hard to master. Yeah. I think striking is easy to get good at, but it's hard to master. Maybe, because my striking is kind of catching up. Nah, I think striking is easy. Striking is like music, dude. If you understand music really well, striking is actually easy. So it depends on the person. Because all jiu-jitsu is just photographic memory. That's all jiu-jitsu is all about. Like, can you remember positions? Can you remember what leads to what? It's real simple. How do you ball your fist? I don't know. Can you do a handstand? I don't know. Today I was defeated by Master Smitty. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, but that's how I feel. Guys, can y'all like the video? Last live stream, we did 24. I'm trying to beat myself, man. I'm trying to, like, at least I'm not asking for money. I'm trying to beat the likes. Because I don't know, it's something weird about the likes. It just, like, gets to me. I'm like it, you know? Someone said, what about a cartwheel? I can't do nothing. I'm unathletic. I can't even run. I don't even know how to throw a punch. I can't walk properly, dude. Like, when I try to walk, I fall over myself. But yeah, and then after I got done with boxing, if you guys want to see what I do, like, during the day, go ahead and follow my Instagram, Smitty'Wit, or my TikTok. On those stories, I post, even my Facebook, all Smitty'Wit, all of it Smitty'Wit. They, on the stories, you will see, like, I post my entire day at the end of the day. And, I have a very long day. Today is going to be a super long day. I'm going to make sure I go to jiu-jitsu today. And then, yeah, so after that, I got done with boxing. I came directly home. I usually go have a post Muay Thai workout and then straight to the sauna. But today I was like, no, I'm going to go straight home. And I made some beef. I got me a beef patty. I cooked 2 beef patties. That was 46 grams of protein. And then Yeah, I feel really good. It was good as hell. Talked to fine shit while I was cooking, and now I'm talking to you guys. That's what I was doing. You train for MMA? Yeah, I train. I do honestly, like, I feel like I do everything now. Like I feel like I did Muay Thai. No, it's like Muay Thai boxing. So Muay Thai is on Tuesdays, Thursdays. Boxing is on Monday, Wednesdays. MMA is on Tuesday, Thursday. No, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And then I should be doing wrestling on Wednesdays. But I don't feel like doing that shit. On Wednesdays I don't feel like doing wrestling. I don't feel like doing that shit. But I need to. I need to add that to my repertoire. And then on and then my MMA gym just got a strength and conditioning coach, so I'm gonna be doing more strength and conditioning. And then I do solo training. I'm big on solo training. I love solo training. I feel like, honestly, guys, this is gonna blow you guys' mind. I think if you really want to improve your martial arts, your solo training is the way to go. If you pay close attention to those old movies, like after a while when the master or the main character, he goes out in the mountains by himself and he starts doing shit, like, it looks unrealistic, but that shit is actually true. Like, your solo training is actually where you develop your mastery at. So, but you have to know what you're training for. Like, you can't just go in the mountains and think like I'm gonna just meditate. Like, you have to know the why of everything that you're doing. So yeah, but I do train for MMA. How long have you been training? It February 15th marked 10 years. And then yesterday, today's March 2nd, yesterday marked 8 years, I believe. Or maybe 7, or it was 7 or 8 years in jiu-jitsu. Because I started in 2019, so someone can do the math right there. I started March 1st, 2019 in gi jiu-jitsu. And then I started in the summer of 2019. And I did, and I started no-gi jiu-jitsu in the summer. I think it was like June, maybe almost summer. I can't remember, but that's how long I've been doing martial arts. Solo for jiu-jitsu too. I think striking. That's a good question. Fight. Like, can you train jiu-jitsu? I actually have a jiu-jitsu dummy, and I do train. Like, the cool part about that dummy is I can train arm bars. I train a lot of arm bars on the dummy. I train a lot of guard passing. You can actually, that's actually true. You can train solo for jiu-jitsu, but you have to know what you're doing. 100%, you gotta know what you're training for. Hello, sir. You guys, y'all already starting that bullshit. It's always, did I write you guys down? Let me see. We have it's like a trifecta of a weird crowd. Let me see if I can find it. Where's my notes? I need to write y'all down because I thought I had it yesterday. Let me see. Yeah, it's okay. Here we go. So you have the Jesus lover guys that come in. The Jesus loves you. We're gonna see that soon. Then we have the Are You Gay guys, who I think is secretly gay. They just want to know if I'm gay so they can get at me. I think that's what that is. And then we have the fart guys. It's like 6 of y'all. We have the fart guys. We have the occasional spammers. So someone is going to come in here spamming, and I'm going to block him. And then sometimes the spammer guys are the Are You Gay or are the fart guys. Up. This one right here, this motherfucker right here, White Girl Magic, always comes in here with the same stupid shit. I'm telling y'all, it's the same motherfuckers every day. With the racist question. Let me see. What do we classify White Girl Magic? What do we classify you? I know you're not a white girl either. I know you're not a white girl. White girls don't think about stupid shit like this. This is something a weird white guy would come up with. Who would win in a... Yeah, and you... Here we go. The grilled... Okay, so we have the same joke guys. There we go. Thank you, guys. Y'all came in just on time. The grilled cheese and taco, yeah, y'all came in just on time. Same joke, guys. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Every time I start my live in like the first hour, the Jesus Love You. I'm waiting for them to come next. They're gonna come in. Jesus Loves You, and then there's gonna be some guys. If I had my pink beanie on, if I had my pink beanie on, I do have my pink shorts on, but they can't see it. But when they come in, for some weird reason, they have a very weird fascination about if I'm gay or not. And then you have the fart guys, and then you have the spamming guys and the same joke guys. So that's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing someone else. There's someone else, and just straight haters. But I don't get too many haters, but sometimes I get haters. Let me see, haters. Okay. So right now we got the same joke guys that just came in. We got the fart guys. Now we're missing the spam. Someone's gonna come in here and spam, and I'm waiting for the Jesus Love You folks. Every time the Jesus Love You folks come in, they steer the entire conversation. I don't know how they do it, but they cold with that shit. The whole conversation becomes religious. They steer that shit so cold. Which parent is said to be most responsible for the IQ and offspring? White girl, we talked about this. You want to know something? You want to know what? White girl magic. You want to know why I have not blocked you? I want to tell you why. Because the first time, here we go. Jesus, no, Justin, you're the same joke guy. I need a real Jesus Loves You bot account that comes in. But white girl magic, back to you. The reason why I haven't blocked you is because you, with that stupid ass comment, created one of my most highly commented lives. Because we actually like really played with that topic. But then you got to come with a different topic, man. Like, come on, man. Jesus loves you. Nah, you ain't it. You ain't it. Trust me. But just so you know, Jesus does love you. You guys are not it. I know, like, y'all ain't it. Y'all just saying it because I'm saying it. It's a real, like, watch what I tell you. I'm going to point them out, too, when they really come through. When they really come through, it's the way they say it. And it spams. At least you take the trolls in stride. Oh, man. Like, I think they love me because I don't block them immediately. It's the only ones that get blocked is the ones who spam. That shit pisses me off. When they go, I'm like, all right, block immediately. Because you're fucking up the motion, dog. You know? I remember, like, one troll came in and some fine shit came on. I'm trying to talk to her. He like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, are you stupid? like, bro, like, you fucking up the motion, man. No, Elizabeth, you're not. Like, I don't know what to call you guys. I don't know, but you guys are like the trifecta. Like, I love and hate you guys because y'all get people talking. Smitty, can I interview in my pod? I like to tell your martial arts story. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. You said, nah, he was just cock blocking. Oh, God, he was cock blocking. I said, get your ass out of here, bro. Blocked him immediately. You said, well, that's a good way to put it. No. Like, I don't know what to call you guys because you're not, it's not like you're trolls, but you're trolling. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to call you guys. You thought people like you. See, there's a hater. See, there we go. There. Who are we missing now? So we got the same joke guys. We have the haters. I'm missing the Jesus Love You and the actual, but I need to wear my pink beanie. I need to wear something pink. Hold on. Y'all think I'm playing. Hold on. Ugh. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm fucking playing. Hold on. They're here. Because like, you believe I can beat you? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right. This right here gets them going. Y'all, like, I'm starting to know my trolls, man. I'm starting to know them. Y'all do the same shit every day. But I fuck with y'all. Because y'all be getting my quota up. Because sometimes I don't be knowing what the fuck to talk about. And then y'all come in and y'all say y'all same stupid shit. And I entertain it. Hold on, let me take this off right quick. Hold up. All right. Here we go. So now we got this on. We will have the gay fascination dude's gonna come in. Watch what I tell y'all. They gonna be like, "Are you gay?" Watch what I tell you. It's something interesting. I know my audience, man. And then we have the occasional actual real fans that come in and they ask genuine questions, and you know, it's great. No, Elizabeth, you're not. There it is. There it is. User 8. Are you like I'm telling y'all, dog, like I know my audience, man. He is super gay. I'm super gay. I'm super gay. I was just talking to Fine Shit right before I got on. Now we're missing the real Jesus Love You guys. That's the real ones. I'll tell y'all. You say you set yourself up, bud. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm gonna show you a setup. Oh, did I break it? Oh no. I got Kirby. I love pink, man. I love pink. No, did he? Nah, bro. Oh yeah, the Kirby. I'm sucking it all up. Oh my gosh. I'm with y'all bullshit this morning. See, y'all usually catch me at night when I'm like low battery. It said just because you end up in questionable position in jiu-jitsu doesn't make you gay. You say, is it pink? Is what pink? You like pink? Bro, it's like Magic Mike. Bro, do y'all understand how much you stand out when you wear pink? Do you understand? Like, if you stand out in a crowd if you wear pink. Not everybody can wear pink. What's good, Trulo? Hilo? However the fuck you say your name. Oh, you love pink? You do. You stand out. Not everybody can wear pink. It is a cutie color. I love the shit. I believe in duality. I believe in yin and yang. And I believe in masculine and feminine energy. And I believe as a man, the most masculine thing is taking a feminine color and wearing the fuck out of it. Yeah, bro, I don't know how to say your name. You need to change your name. Carhilo, Trujillo. I don't know how to say your name, dog. Carloin. Yeah, bro. I'm a nigga, bro. I can't. Bro, like, do I look like I know Espanol? Do I look like I comprende Espanol? You said, bro, these trolls should just be kicked so the stream stay on topic. I mean, it's getting old. I know. But, well, honestly, all y'all gotta do is just, all y'all have to do is just say, like, the next topic. I'll talk about it. Because I can read the topic and ignore them. You said my favorite color is lavender, but pink looks so good on me. And also my skin tone matches it very well. Oh, it does. Okay. I can't see your face. Let me see. Are you white? You look like a white girl. Your little thing. I can't tell. You look like a white girl, though. Pink do look good on white girls. You said, speak, Smitty. What's good? I am in LA. I've caught your jiu-jitsu videos on Facebook. How often do you do tournaments? I plan on doing a lot more tournaments this year. 100%. You said, I fear I'm Asian. Why do you fear that you're Asian? What type of Asian? See, now, you need to leave this live stream. I love Asians. Asian women are my type. Leave. Get out of here before I get thirsty. At least I'm honest. Rocking the oh no. I got me some pink shorts. I'm just winter skin tone chill. I'm Asian. No. Because she is. I love Asians. Where is the best place to get a hold of you for a pod? I don't know, big dog. I don't know. Like I need to you'd have to hit me up on something. Like, cause I'm so busy, especially today. Like I'm going to be after this live stream, I'm going to be training all day. You said I'm Nepo and what is this weird what are you? User, what are you? You know, us Aider? How you say your name? Us Aider? Y'all stay in the US? Yep, I'm in the USA. I'm in LA, Los Angeles, California, West Side. What the hell was that? West Side, there we go. I think that, oh, that was some lint. Look at this. What is this? Anyways, you just call me Bree or user. Okay. What is Nimpo? Nepo? What is that? Is that like, you know, you want to know the craziest, speaking of Asians, because now y'all done got me started. Y'all got me started. So I'm about to talk about the type of Asians I like. Y'all got me started. You know, Henry. Look, here we go. Everybody, remember I told you? The same joke, motherfuckers. Henry's one of them. Henry is one of them. He says that shit all the time. Oh, back to what I was saying. Asians. So I got deep love. This Kirby is straight from Japan. I had a homegirl bring this straight from Japan. I love Japanese people. Well, I really love Japanese culture more than I love Japanese women. I love Japanese culture. I have deep respect for Japanese culture. And there's Asian cultures where I have deep respect for, and there's just Asian cultures where I just love the women. So Filipinos is one of them. I love Filipinos, straight up. I know so much about Filipinos. So much about them. I've been learning Bisaya, which is Cebuano, and Tagalog. Freaking love Filipinos. I remember just last year I found out about Laos women. I didn't know what the fuck a Laos was. I was like a homie was like, oh, Smith, you should deal with Laos women. I said, what the hell is that? And I found out beautiful women. Beautiful fucking women. Nepal is where the tallest mountain is at between China and India. So I fear it's not in China. I don't know what that is. You said I'm from Russia? White girls is cool too. I fuck with white girls. I think I told the story of, it was a white girl. It was a white stripper that made me realize my worth. Real talk. It was a white stripper that made me realize my worth. I mean, that's not a good representation of explaining why I love white women, but I get along with white women really well. Really, really well. India in the north borders, China in the south of China. Bree, what are you? You said Nimpo Mountains? What are you? You said I'm Mexican, but I love my Latina homies. I'm Mexican, but bro, Elizabeth, did you read what you just said? You said I'm Mexican, but I love my Latina homies. What does that mean? You sound from Guatemala? Ain't you? You just Hispanic. Hispanic people are cool too. It's crazy because usually black men love Hispanic women. I'm not one of them. I had my fair shares of bad experiences with Hispanic women. Maybe that's why I like Filipinos. Because Filipinos are basically Asian Mexicans. That's basically what they are. Someone gonna get mad at me, but the right people gonna know I'm telling the truth. I just told you, what is a Nimpo? Oh, Taiwanese. There we go. So you're basically Chinese, right? Now, I know I sound ignorant as fuck because I don't know the difference. I'll never forget this one chick, like years ago, before I really understood the difference between Filipinos and Mexican, because I grew up and I had Filipino homies and Mexican homies. And they all just kind of looked the same to me. So I remember this Filipino girl was like, I'm Filipino. I was like, Mexican? She said, no, Filipino. I said, same shit. I cringe every time I think about that shit. Oh, man. Basically, Chinese is crazy. We got independence chill. See? Okay. I get along with Chinese people, too. Or Taiwanese. I never spoke to a Taiwanese person. I spoke to a lot of Chinese women, though. Chinese women are interesting. You know something? I used to think... I don't know about Taiwanese people. You said, bro, wish you all the best. God bless you and keep training. Thank you. Big appreciate you. Love you, too. Thank you. But I used to think that Chinese people were racist, right? I thought that they didn't like black people. And then I found out that it's really just the government, and Chinese folks actually do like black people. I didn't know that. Anyways, but that's my understanding of Asians thus far. So I guess, Bree, you might be the first. You say I live in NYC and knew about Taiwanese people until Ray. Oh, yeah. Came. And nobody knew about, I don't know, Nepo? Is that what I'm saying right? Someone told me I'm a rare breed. I was like, oh, shit, that's crazy. That's crazy. A rare breed. I don't even, like, am I saying Nepo right? Nimpo? Am I? Nepo? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. You're saying like it's a big ass mountain. I've never heard of that. But then we said Taiwanese. I was like, oh, okay. I understand what they are. Because I know China's beef with Taiwan and stuff. They want that island so bad. You're not saying it right, but Bree, fight me. Is it Nepal? I don't like you, Bree. Anyways, this live is certified LGBTQ safe space. The host is, yep, here it comes. This is the actual Are You Gay guys. This is what I was talking about. This is them. That's them. It's a very small, poor country. We're only known for the tallest mountain in the world. We're known for Buddha being born there. So what's your religion? Do you do single headers or double headers at one time? What does that mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I once comment, you spar only with rookies and I regret. I know it's sometimes that happens and I delete that comment. I'm sorry for that. From martial artist to martial artist, I wish you all the best. Ah, man. See, let me quickly explain that. Bree, I'm gonna get on your head in a second. I'm gonna answer MJ's question first. I'm on your head, Bree. I'm on your head for saying that. I'm on your head. But anyways, nah. Don't try to explain yourself, Bree. Let me talk to MJ first. So I'm gonna quickly explain this. That Floyd Mayweather said the way he developed the Philly shell was basically by using newer opponents. And Gordon Ryan, which is one of the greatest jiu-jitsu guys ever, said that you have to graduate your techniques. So what I tend to do is I go into the gym and I graduate my techniques and I'm always trying something new and I'm trying to show you guys something that I'm working on. Also, the big problem is actual fighters that I go against, they do not want their footage online. And people do not understand that. So when I do have great actual wars with people, they do not want their shit online. You know, so like we really are gonna beef and really fight if I post their stuff online because they take that shit serious. So you have a crowd of people in the gym, which honestly, like I don't really care. I like the newer crowd that I deal with in the gym. They're kind of brand new. Some of them are really not brand new. If I actually post an actual rookie, like it's really bad, to be honest. Like it doesn't, a real rookie, like you could tell, trust me, you can tell. These guys, they just come, they're just hobbyists. But I get to try and work new things with, and you know, stuff like that. But then I do the same thing at competition. That's the thing. I do the same exact things at competition. So it's just also people don't understand that I'm working on my camera generalship, like being able to know how I look and how to move properly on camera. But that's basically it. But it's okay. I appreciate you understanding and at least apologizing. People don't apologize to me at all. So someone said, it's not my fault. You don't. Oh, Bree, back on your head. Back on your head top. Look, don't say it's not your fault. Nobody know what the highest mountain Nintal, mental, whatever that is. Talking about Buddha and Hinduism was born there. I need to look this up. He says probably people you know. Are you talking about like when like the spammers and stuff? No, I think these are just people who, cause a lot of people don't know I'm going live. Like it would be crazy, JM. Like my own people really don't support my shit. So like I know 100% these are strangers. I know 100% these are strangers saying the same fucking jokes over and over. He says one long header better than the whole. I don't know. May Flinch, I don't know what you're talking about, dog. I don't know what you're talking about. You said, Bree, we need to talk about Buddhism and Hinduism. We need to talk about this because, so I've been studying, well, I don't know what the fuck is which, but I've been studying which one is the one where suffering, your wants lead to suffering. Which one is that? Miss Nimpal now, whatever the hell. I don't know what that is. It was the video against a bigger opponent. Oh. I mean, it's all good, bro. So what is this grown people talk? What do you mean grown people talk? Were you on Bad Boys Texas? I don't know what that is. So how's it my fault you're not educated about mountains? Man, Bree, I'm reading your other comment. You said that's about karma and shit, right? You said you Buddhist. You said you're a Buddhist. You supposed to be some Chinese, Taiwanese, Nepal Buddhist or something. How you gonna ask me about? Oh, you said. Oh, let me see. What with the pink? What's wrong with pink? What's wrong with pink? You got a problem with pink? You said if you've been studying, then you should know, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? If I've been studying what? What's good, Johnny Jackson? So I fear I got Americanized. I go to temples though. So you don't even know. You just know about a mountain. You was holding on to that mountain fact for a cool minute, and then you don't even know. Oh my God, that's funny as hell. Buddhist. Oh no, because I get mixed up. I get mixed up with Buddhism and Hinduism, and like I haven't fully studied Buddhism and Hinduism. I've been getting like pieces of it from just online, but I fuck with the concept. I just haven't really sat down and studied it. But the concept of all of your wants lead to suffering is one of my favorite concepts as of right now. You said, I don't know how you're getting mixed up. It's two different meanings, values, and belief. I don't. What do you mean? See, you don't even know. I asked you, and you was like, I go to temples, though. Like, Bree, you a hypocrite. We need to fight. You a hypocrite, dude. Black belts. We need to check that moment. Johnny Jackson said, bro. Nah, but like, back to Hanif, Salem, Hassan. I'm bad with names, dog. Buddha's a real person. I know that. And that's his concept. He was a prince of Nepal before turning into meditation. Okay, so all your sufferings lead to wants came from Buddha. That's where that came from. And then, is the Bhagavad Gita, is that in Hinduism? Oh, Hinduism is with many gods, and they have many different... So the suffering is Buddhism, and the Bhagavad Gita is Hinduism. With all, like the chick with the arms and stuff, with all the arms. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Well, at least that's when. What's good, David? How you doing? What's good, David? Okay, so Bree, maybe you do know a thing or two, because at first you was confused. I think you searched that up, Bree. I don't trust you. I believe you searched that up. I believe you forgot and you searched it up. What's going on, David? How's all of you guys' training been? If you just walked into the live stream, please go ahead and like the live stream. I'm trying to get past 25 likes, and that's just the game right now. And we're gonna have a good live stream. I'm sitting back here bullying Breach from the Nepal or the Nepal mountains, the Napalm, and tell me you guys. What the fuck did I just say? Tell me about you guys' training. And we're going to keep talking. You said she called Kali Mata Black Mother. She ain't black, she blue, right? And she is the one who punishes you for your sins and more. That's some crazy shit. Damn. Nasty leg lock recovery. Wait. Did you get kicked in your leg? Like, is that what you're recovering from? And David, you say you're practicing leg locks from K-guard? I think leg locks is a meta, dude. I've been trying. You have to study leg locks just to shut that shit down. Bree, how did you find my life? Where did you come from? Did you come from the mountains too? You said I'm a kickboxer. Oh, okay. Like, are you a kickboxer or are you a Muay Thai guy? There's differences. Because some people kind of don't know the difference. I was trying to scroll on my shit. Oh, and I popped up. Talking about, are you gay? So I asked. I don't trust you, Bree. I feel like you were sent here to spy on us. Something about you. You're just fun to bully. You said you're a cheerleader. Oh, you're a cheerleader. Cheerleader for what? Are you a professional cheerleader or a? Let me see. You said Dutch style. So Johnny. Oh, so you do the Dutch style kickboxing. But you said you got kicked in the leg. So what happened? You said, yeah, I invert and flip and roll. My partners are tired of my shit, so they go for leg locks. Oh, I mean, keep doing it. Because all you're going to do is learn more reactions. And the more reactions you get, the better. And then you're going to get to a point where you master the shit and then link it to something else. But that's not. And then eventually, when you get to the point where it's just like automatic, you're in the game. You said, is that the same as kickboxer? Only. No, so like, Bree. Dutch style is a style of kickboxing. Muay Thai is Muay Thai. So like the Dutch, no. Kickboxing has elbows and knees, but it doesn't have clinching. Muay Thai has clinching. That's like really basically the difference, and the stance is different. The stance is much different. Oh, you don't know what kickboxing is? Okay, so basically imagine. So Bree, you really stumbled on this live. I'm a martial artist. And all I do is fight all day. So usually a bulk of my audience comes from other people who are martial artists. But then you said you are a cheerleader. Like, are you a real cheerleader or was you joking? You did karate before? You didn't do kung fu? That was racist. I'm funny. You did karate. You never got a belt? Damn, Bree. So you did say you were a cheerleader. So you took those kicking skills into like, are you like a football team cheerleader? What are you? A basketball cheerleader? Are you a professional cheerleader? What are you? But yeah. And then I'm waiting for the other guys to say, like, he said he got kicked in his leg. He's recovering from a nasty leg kick. He didn't even explain it. You think I wasn't Asian enough for karate? You literally said you're from an Asian mountain. And you study Buddhism and Hinduism. What do you mean? You sound football and for competitions like school and states. Are you in college right now? Do you Who else is in here also? Cause y'all letting Bree hold down the live stream. Bree, you are interesting though. You and your Nepal mountains. But you say you're from New York. So you was repping the mountains so cold, but you from NYC. You're in your senior year. Your senior year of what? Because I'm the GOAT and all the. You're the GOAT. Oh, you wasn't born here? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You wasn't born here. So, speaking of that, actually, this is perfect. Speaking of Asian martial arts, this is perfect. Can you, and moved here when you were 7, what languages can you speak? I'm very curious about something. Because there's something I've been wanting to do, like a new concept. Well, first I need to find out what language you do. Senior year of high school. Okay. So you're a senior. Okay. You said I was born. Yeah. Why are you not in school? What are you doing? Skipping school? Can you speak Chinese? Guys, to show what I'm, like a concept I've been wanting to do. So I've been studying like a lot of Japanese, and I've been studying Spanish, and I've been studying the Filipino language. And there's a concept that I really want to do so badly. And I want to start taking like old martial arts that are in their language and deciphering them. I think that would be really, really dope to do. You said Ohio. You said Nepal, a bit of Taiwanese. I can speak Hindi, another form of Nepali. I need to, and also a bit of Spanish and English. But I thought you said, so Taiwanese people don't speak Chinese? But you say you're not Taiwanese. I don't know. Let me see. So I didn't go to school today. I woke up sick and my dad said to save him. Oh, that makes sense. And then you ran across my life. Gotcha. Okay, I see how it works. Johnny Jackson, you say you're from Ohio, right? What do you mean Ohio? Like, is that where you train at? You know, I've noticed I get a lot of people that train from Ohio. Someone told me that there aren't showers in Ohio martial arts gyms, which is crazy. That's crazy. No showers? And Bree, you said you was sick? Oh, you said that's the only Japanese I know. Bad joke. Oh, Ohio gozaimasu. Yeah, I got you. It just hit me. Yes, it is. I was like, Ohio. But it's Ohio. But I was thinking of the actual Ohio. So I fear I'm barely Taiwanese. I'm more Nepali, and I need to find out what the hell is these Nepali people. I've never heard of that before. Yeah, and yeah, in Japanese, Ohio is hello. And then if you are meeting someone like formally that you're talking to, you say Ohio gozaimasu. That's like a good formal polite way of talking to them. They're very like structured in Japanese culture. It's really interesting. You said Chinese and Taiwanese language is similar, but it's also different since we were part of China for a long time. That's kind of like Bree. That's kind of like what I've learned with Filipinos. Like so, if you look at the Hispanic people, right? If you look at Brazilian, like the Brazilians speaking Portuguese and the Spanish speaking people, like because they're different, you have Mexicans, they speak Spanish, Brazilians, they speak Portuguese. They don't code switch, right? There are some areas where they do code switch, but for the most part they don't. But then when you go to the Philippines, right? What I've learned is there's like shit tons of islands, but they all code switch. Meaning that they will speak Tagalog. And if you're dealing with like a Bisaya girl, she will speak Bisaya. For those who don't know, Bisaya is Cebuano. So they'll speak Cebuano into Tagalog and maybe into whatever other language that they're mixed with. So Bree's saying that Chinese and Taiwanese language is similar. It makes me wonder if like Chinese and Taiwanese people code switch. I don't know. That's interesting. Like learning languages is interesting. Bree said, "Oh my God, I took Japanese too in like the 5th grade, and then Mama said the Japanese teacher was my dad. Do you look Japanese?" Johnny Jackson said, colonization, dialects. I see. Well, when you study like Spain, right? When you study what Spain did, Spain is responsible for so much shit. It's insane what Spain has done to the entire world, and we don't talk about it enough. You know, you said Asia has been through a lot of colonization, still going through it. No one really speaks about Asian history. So, like, what do you like? Colonization by whom? I'm curious about that. Colonization by whom? You know, and it's because you Asians don't complain. That's the real problem. That's not even me being racist. That's like a real cultural thing. Asians don't complain. They just kind of, I forgot what they called it, like silent suffering or something that Asians do. Like Asians don't complain. Black people, we gonna complain. We gonna fucking complain. I've been trying to speak about Asian hate for so long, and everyone looks at me like it doesn't matter. I actually on TikTok, one of my first videos was about Asian hate. Like I actually like did a whole like research about Asian hate, but people didn't give a damn. What's good, Count Dooku, Simple Traveler? You missed the trolls. We have a new addition here, Bree. She's only gonna be here for today, I think. We don't complain, but I've been bullied for years, and the normalization of racism is not cute at all. Well, explain. What have you been? What is your experience, and what race do you experience racism from? Because I don't know, but I'm curious of what you have to say about that. What else? Yeah. You missed the trolls, bro, but I did write the type of trolls down. I wrote them down. So far the only one we're missing today is the Jesus love you trolls. We had the are you gay? We had the fart ones. I didn't get spammers today. I haven't got an actual spammer yet. We got a hater, and then we have the same joke guys. So all we're missing is the Jesus love you folk and the spammers. That's all we're missing today. That's it. But they usually pop on at night, so they all might be asleep. The Jesus love you and the spammers, they might be asleep. Or they might be at school. You said I do get racism from blacks and Hispanics, but they ask more questions and like not harsh jokes. So that's what I was trying to lead to. Well, the Hispanic one, I don't really know about that one. Hispanics being racist to Asians is interesting to me. I don't. Well, I've never seen it because I'm not Hispanic and I'm not Asian. But blacks being racist to Asian people, what are they doing? Because I feel like what I've learned is blacks and Asians are very like the way black people talk to Asians, it's very misunderstood. So you come on here to get trolled? No, I don't come on here to get trolled. I hate that shit. It's just that it's the type of person I am is it's better when I understand. So if I spend my time trying to block all these people, right? Then it's just gonna bother the fuck out of me. But now that I know, I figured these trolls out. They come at the very beginning of the live stream. And they say they do all their shit and then they disappear. You said growing up with blacks and Hispanics, there we go. Okay, Bree. There we go. That's what I was there we go. Growing up with blacks and Hispanics, they're most curious than hateful. These Hispanics and blacks love them Asians. You damn right. We like that's why I was like, hold up. I said, hold up. Hold up now. Hold up. Because our black people's curiosity is seen as racist. What's good, Fernando? Raheem, what the hell did you just say, bro? What the hell did you just say? I have not read my. I haven't fucking done my. I haven't done that in a minute. But yeah. Oh, we got 16 likes, and it hasn't even touched an hour yet. It hasn't even touched an hour yet. You guys are doing awesome today, or maybe it's just a light stream. Well, that's good, Bree. You're gonna be graduating this year. That's good. I'm happy for you. What are you gonna go to college for? That's good. Anyone have any martial arts questions before I start yapping? 19. I love you guys. 19. I am 100% gonna get past 25. Everybody, I have been trying to get past 25 likes for the past like 3 or 4 days, and I'm already like an hour, less than an hour in. I'm 19 likes. Bree said, medical degree. I want to be a neurosurgeon. Holy shit. Okay, a neurosurgeon. You know, every person that comes in here, not in here, but like when I talk to, they're like, I want to go in the medical field. And I'm like, oh, what do you want to be? I want to be a nurse. I'm like, all right. been watching your content and really want to start a BJJ program. Do you want me to start a BJJ program, or you're trying to start a BJJ program? PJ Brown said, "You're awesome. I big appreciate you, dog. Thank you. Thank you. I want you guys to know every time y'all come in and y'all show me love, I'm humbled by it. Because I feel like time is very precious, and I feel like when you give me your time, I try to entertain you the most I possibly can, because like I said, time is precious. It's more valuable than money." He said, "I'm working out with an older dude and he's not durable. How does one get more durable regardless of age?" It's mindset. It's mindset. What is he, you do me a favor and explain what you mean by he's not durable, because durable could mean multiple things. He said, "I have big goals. I want to be a brain surgeon and a researcher and be a travel surgeon. I want to help poor countries and build free clinics." Well, hold on now, Bree. Hold on. I'm a big believer. And don't shit on a man's dream. I'm a big believer of it. But one step at a time, love. One step at. She said, "I'm about to be a superhero. I'm going to be a brain surgeon." You know, have you seen Doctor Strange? I think Doctor Strange #1 was a perfect movie. Even though a lot of people didn't hate that, I fucking love Doctor Strange #1. That's what you want to be. All you're missing is the magic. You said Johnny Jackson start learning. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Did I miss something? What you said? Someone took away they like. You asshole. Someone took away they like. That's funny as hell. They said, "Fuck Smitty." Like, that's funny as hell. I love Nepal people. I love helping. I said Nepal. I love helping people, and I can't wait to do more in college. I'm already doing volunteering in hospitals right now and do research projects for youth overdose and being into stocks and more and more and more and more. Gotcha. Well, that's good. I'm happy for you. I like what you're doing, Bree. I like what you guys are doing. At least someone out there, because I don't believe, I don't think the world is savable at this point. I don't think, everybody, do y'all think we can save the world at this point? I think the way social media and everything is going, I don't think we can save the world, man. What do y'all think? And we're touching on World War. You said, "I'm the GOAT. I'm going to be successful and make sure my name goes in the history books." I like that. She said, "I'm the GOAT." Okay. How's your grades? You said it's going to take a lot. Yeah, Johnny, it's going to take a lot to save the world, man. Bree talking about she ready to save the world. Shit. Poor baby. Poor baby. Shake the... You said, oh, he's shaking and start over? You said, "I'm so involved with social justice, especially racism towards people of color in the medical field." You said, "Get to work, boo." Oh, my God. I feel sorry for this baby. She's like, "I'm ready to save the world." And she about to go to college real soon. Ah, man, you know, like, I think we all had that. I'm not going to shit on your dream, Bree. I'm not. I just hope, all I can say, Bree, is be careful with who you deal with. That's all I can say. Because when you have ambition like that, and I think everybody in here could probably know what I'm about to say, and some people could probably explain their own experiences. But when you have ambition like that, and when you constantly say, like what you're saying, that I'm the shit, right? There's certain men and there's certain women who are very insecure by that type of energy, and they will secretly despise and secretly try to break you down. You get what I'm saying? And always remember, betrayal happens from someone you know. It never happens from someone that you don't know. So Count Dooku says, "We spar and grapple, and if I hit him, he tends to pause or want to quit or take it easy. We set out to train for street encounters, but if someone smacks him, he won't be able to continue." Big dog, that's now I know what you're talking about. There's dudes in my gym who they start hitting hard, and then they, like, the moment you start hitting them back, I'm sorry, or like, bro. That's I think the word is grit, toughness. You can't put that in someone. They have to put that in themselves. I'm sorry. You cannot put a fire in somebody. Like, the best you could do is be honest with him. Like you would probably have to like be an honest friend and let him know. That's probably the best you could do so he could be aware of what he's doing. But trying to get him tough, it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. So Bree said, my GPA is 3.7 at the moment and going to BU this September. I'll be so drained though, I'm not gonna lie. What's BU? What do you mean? Like, oh, so you already have the college you're going to. He said, I know my dad tells me that all the time since I'm a immigrant and I'm a woman, plus people, a person of color, it's more dangerous for me. I don't think it's more dangerous. I just think that the task that you are setting out for yourself is going to be, and I think some people will probably be able to talk about their experiences. It's very stressful. It's very stressful. There's going to be moments where you are going to want to save the world and the world is not going to be listening to you, you know? And what you're talking about requires money, and it requires status, it requires motion, and it requires also a gift of gab from yourself as well. You need to be able to talk, you know? And you need it. Sadly, you can't do shit alone. So eventually you're gonna need like a support system. Like, you know, kind of like on like animes at some point when they get like a whole team of people to go fight with them. But yeah, Johnny Jackson, you say you hate that. What do you hate? What do you hate? What do you hate? You said, my dad's been so involved with my goals and my parents support me so much. I am grateful. I've also been to many dangerous situations, going to protests and more. Oh, I've never been to a protest. Bree, what protest have you been to? Count Dooku said, thanks, great advice. Yeah, big bro, I just think like you cannot put a fire in somebody. I think that fire needs to be like they have to put that fire in themselves. You can never put a fire in someone. You can probably try to inspire people. Well, the word, ooh, fucking perfect. I want to talk about that. What you're asking for, Count Dooku, what you're asking for is a word called invocation. That's the word. I'm gonna catch up with you guys' comments, but the word is called invocation. You can look it up while I'm sitting here looking for like reading everybody's comments. But so someone Bree said, I promise you I'm gonna make it one day and you're gonna see my name everywhere. I'm gonna either die with my name on the history books or die with my name on the building. Damn, like I'm true to this shit. She said, I'm true to this shit. Oh, Boston University, full scholarship, guys. Fuck yeah, congrats. You say you got a scholarship, but they haven't sent out an acceptance letter yet. Protests like the ICE protests in Boston recently. I got family in Boston. I haven't met the Boston major before during the summer. Yo, and you said you was going for the medical field or something? We talked about so much stuff in here. I think we talked about, do you believe in God? We talked about the Holocaust. We talked about slavery. We talked about dating apps. We talked about ICE. Do I support ICE? We talked about many things. We talked about many things before. Yeah, we've talked about a lot of stuff. But would I have went to a protest? Absolutely not. You will not catch me at a protest. You would not. Okay, back to the word. While Bree is typing or whoever else is typing. Count Dooku, are you still in here? I want to make sure. Let me drink some water. Who's in here? So I can, if Count Dooku, you're still in here, let me explain that word. We had 19 likes. Can I get 20 likes from somebody? Nope. Okay. So, while you guys are typing, well, actually, Bree, are you active on social media too? Because what you're talking about is going to require social media. You can't be a ghost today. Everyone forgets about natives. They built America first. Ooh, that's a hot topic. That's a hot topic. We can debate that one. That's a hot topic. I don't think Native Americans built America at all. I don't think they built America at all. That's a hot topic. I'm willing to debate that one. That's fun. Invocation. I don't know if Count Dooku, you're in here. I wish he was in here so I could explain it. Build is a strong word. Yeah, Johnny Jackson. I said, woo, we're going to have to. No. I'm glad you're here, Count Duke. The word invocation is when you ignite a flame in someone where they want to do something without being negotiated, detoured. It's a spiritual spark of desire, you know, and the only way to create invocation within someone is when they see your motion, your external sovereignty, which is your motion. I'm gonna use Brie as an example, which is perfect. So if you pay attention, if you've been watching like what Brie's been saying, she's very like very hell-bent on what she wants to do in this world. So that is in my communication system, that's the north. She's very like hell-bent on her external motion. So and she also seems to be very sovereign with herself. So that's vertical thinking, right? So when you are solid in your external and internal motion, right? And you understand how to communicate properly, when you do that to somebody, you create invocation. So what I'm telling you is that if you have a friend and you're trying to inspire him and spiritually invoke him to be something, you should probably lead by example. It's going to take you constantly getting better at your craft, and it's going to actually take some actual communication skills. We probably need to look at like subconsciously why your friend is like that, and we would have to actually positively communicate with him, explaining that that's not the way you should be training. So that's kind of like, but the word is invocation. So let me see what Bree said. She said, I am, but I got instant TikTok for a while because my mental health got to me, chat. Well, that's what I was saying. Like you said, you want to save the world. You got to be able to deal with social media. You said, I don't mean build. Oh my God. I meant like natives and immigrants built America. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about it though. You said people forget about natives and how they were helping Europeans about soil and agriculture, you know, like I think people forget about them. Like they, Black people built America. I have to say, like, Black people built America. It was Native Americans that taught Black people how to do agriculture and all that stuff. It was the Europeans didn't do shit, but they forced the Blacks to do it. Yeah. That's what happened. The Native Americans, and then you have like the Chinese. Was it people? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. It was the Chinese or the Japanese, or was it just Asians in general that built the railroads? Who was that? I forgot that part. They built that shit. That was them who built that. I enjoy the way you think and explain things. Thanks again. Of course, thank you. Thank you, Count. It's so much to that topic we have to talk about. You get what I'm saying? It's so much to that. So Bree said, I took a psychology class and we learned about human behavior, and I promise you sometimes it's all about mental strength. It's super about mental strength. It's all about mental strength. I'm big, like, we talk a lot about psychology here. And, so Johnny Jackson, you said it was the Chinese. So it was the Chinese that built the railroads. Okay. Yeah, I know that the Chinese folks, I know somebody did something. I know that, like, because Bree, you talked about Asian hate. I do know that the term, the motto Asian, comes from white people's observation of Japanese people, because the way the Japanese hold themselves, that's where the motto Asian came from. You know, they were asking like, why can't Blacks act like, or maybe I forgot. I would have to go relook at it. It's still on my TikTok. It's still there. I did the research and I explained it. Everybody didn't want to listen to me. And then I was like, fuck it. I'm not even going to talk about that Asian hate shit. Because when you talk about Asian hate, it's like, it's a bunch of detours and stuff. But yeah. Let me see. I do agree that slavery shit was crazy. I went in depth into it and so much more than with the teachers in school. Slavery is so looked down on in history books. They need to show the gore and everything. Yes, they do. I think like they used to throw the babies, the babies into the bayous to test certain things out. They used to use babies as bait for certain things that, like, it was crazy. How long have you done jiu-jitsu for? I've done it. I started in 2019, March 1st, 2019. So we just passed my anniversary of studying, of just training jiu-jitsu. So however long from 2019 to now, that's how long I've been doing jiu-jitsu. If you have any questions, just ask me. Right now, we're talking about some good stuff. We talked about invocation. We talked about some psychology. We're talking about Asian hate. Apparently, Bree is from the Nepo Mountains. I don't know what the hell that is, but you know, I need to look that up. and she ain't Chinese, and she half Taiwanese. I don't know. She's something though. And then we have Johnny Jackson chilling in the crib. And then yeah, we just chilling. It's a cool live stream. I like where it's going, and we got like a whole nother maybe 50 minutes to talk. So if you got any questions, go ahead and ask me, and we're gonna keep talking because I freaking love this. But yeah, I might want to talk about my communication system again. I feel like I broke that down to Count. Count knew what I was talking about, but like I do 100% believe communication is a martial art. I have been just studying communication heavily, and I just think like that conversation rules a nation. You get what I'm saying? Conversation rules the freaking nation, man. And people don't know that communication, you can build up your skills and techniques in communication. People think you have to just be the gift of gab. People think like you have to, like you just have to have it. But there's ways that you can build up your communication skills. You said, it's crazy how you have to be American to be president, but you never seen a native in any political position. Hot take. I think the Native Americans don't even want to deal with it. I think if these motherfuckers took my land, I would be disgruntled too. You know, they just gave them the casinos and stuff and said, here you go. I think there was some, there was Native Americans or some Native Americans in political positions. And you want to know something kind of crazy? You want to know something crazy? There are Native Americans in political positions. It's the Hispanics. It's the Hispanics. If you really think about it, some of these Hispanics are Native American people. It's not a doubt that natives were concrete in the advancement in agriculture in the early American. Chinese and blacks were instrumental in building the railroad, but only Chinese folk got the credit. I know them Chinese folks was dying for that shit though. I know that. Like, but black people, when you really study what happened to us, it really honestly, so like, oh my gosh, I need to be careful when I say this. So when you look at like the Holocaust, for example, right, with Jews, right? And what I'm about to say is not me discrediting nothing. It's not me saying people deserved anything. So no one better not twist my words. But the way we remember the Holocaust and we say how bad it was, slavery, in my opinion, was 10 times worse than that because it was fucking normalized, you know? Like, it was normalized what they did. It's so normalized that they tell us to get over the shit. They're like, you guys aren't slaves. You never... But, like, my grandma, when I talked to her, she had people that she knew that was slaves, that just, like, exited out of slavery and stuff, you know? But, yeah, it's very dark, and it's hurtful when you think about it. But, you know, like I said, that's the only thing of all the atrocities that they just want us to get over. They want us to remember everything, but they want us to get over that one. Crazy. Wait, so Bree, did you want to be a president? Is that why you brought up the president of the United States? Gotta run, but look forward to the next one. You doing dope things out here. Continue to grow and prosper, bro. I'm gonna be on tomorrow around 4 p.m. California time, 4 p.m. And I will be on 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. because I have to teach jiu-jitsu tomorrow. So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be on 100% 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. tomorrow. So I'll be seeing you. California time, Pacific Coast, California time. You say I can't really speak on Black history since I'm not Black, but I would like to think I'm very educated in these subjects. You can fucking speak on whatever you want to speak on. You can fucking speak on whatever the fuck you want to speak on. You can speak on it. I think like that's what I hate about certain like black sections of the community. Like we want people to acknowledge us, but then we stop them by saying you're not Black. You can't say something. And I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? You know, like do y'all want motherfuckers to talk about this or not? You know, like you say, I'm very big on social justice and medical care. So yeah, I mean that's good. That's super good. That's super good. I like that. You know, that's super good. Let me see. You said medical care though. Interesting. Medical care. And you want to be a brain surgeon? How do you even become that? I didn't even, like at your age, I didn't even think about doing all that. Like, no, I had big dreams. I knew when I had graduated high school, I told myself I'm going to be famous. I 100% said that. And I'm planning on continuing those dreams that I had. I'm getting so close to it. So I actually admire that zeal, Bree, because I was like that too. Yeah, I was like that too. You said, I think we should all hold hands and hug sometimes. We are all people and we should all respect each other. I mean, that's how it should happen, but that's why I fight. This is why I do martial arts. This is why I'm a martial artist, okay? Because it's never going to be that simple where we're just going to hold hands and kumbaya and stuff like that. You say you have to get 4 years medical degree and then practice, intern, residency, and fellowship and more. That's such a... But I wasn't good in school either. So that's why I felt like school wasn't for me. So Count Dooku, you said, how do you structure your classes before and after or during class? I'm a teacher and I find teaching fascinating. Yes. Structure classes for what? And where you a teacher for? We're going to talk about that. That's a great topic. But that's good, Bree, that you are a academic. I was never an academic. I was more street smart. You said I got an internship last summer in a hospital, and I loved it so much. I got to connect with so much people and neurosurgeons. You have to be in school for 16 years. I'm cooked. Well, no, that's good. You'll be all right, because then you're going to be balling. Well, 16 years. So, damn, you're going to be... Well, that's it. If you're going to be working on my brain, I hope you've been in school for that long. You know, now that I know, I wonder if I was me now and I put myself in my 14-year-old body, what would I have done with school? I wonder. What would I have taken serious in school? I think I would have been a psychologist. Hey, Kara. 100%. I'm saying your jiu-jitsu classes. Perfect. The way I like to structure my classes, one thing that I do is usually I have an hour for my jiu-jitsu classes. I teach the fundamentals. I teach the same thing over and over again, and I then turn around and I slowly add more stuff to what we're seeing, because people forget what you're showing. And then I always have people positionally spar. I do a lot of positional sparring, because if you just sit there and drill it, you're not going to understand it. You said starting payment is like $360K a year. And if I'm in demand, travel doctors, $1 million a year, like I'm finna be balling, but the taxes, oh my God, bruh, that's so much. You say you're rocking a pink hoodie? Thank you. I love pink. I freaking love pink. Pink is my color. I even got Kirby sitting here with me. Freaking love pink, man. If you guys go on my social media, I'm on TikTok. Kara, if you're on TikTok, Kara, if you're also on Instagram, Smitty'Wit, Smitty'Wit. You'll see, like, that's my color. Like, pink is 100% my color. I love pink. When I go to my MMA fights, I wear pink shorts. Is this thing about to start freezing? Let me see. Okay, we good. Okay, back to what I was saying, though. I said when I go to my MMA fights, I wear pink. Yeah, I'm known for wearing pink. Love pink. I think it's okay to be confused about what you want to do when you go to college. I know people who are going to trade school because they don't know what to do. I think everyone is successful in their own way. I mean, you'll see. You'll see when you go. It's not that simple. I don't think it's good to go like, okay, so like when I have kids, right? But I'm gonna make sure 100% that my kids aren't confused. But if my kids don't have a scholarship, like a full ride scholarship or of some sort, academic or sports scholarship, I'm gonna tell them to wait out college. Straight up. You don't have to go into debt. Like, you don't have to go in debt and you're confused and you don't know what you want to do in life. Wait a little bit, go get a fucking fast food chain job, or maybe try social media or whatever the hell is going on at that time. Learn yourself a little bit, learn what you want to like, and then go back to school. You know, you'll feel so much better and more motivated and more focused. But I that's if my kids don't know what they want to do if we get to senior year and they don't have like a scholarship of some sort. But I'm gonna be on their ass. Because I wish, well, I grew up in an environment where I never got to really properly study. So I thought I wasn't a very smart individual. I didn't think I was smart, and I didn't have the confidence for academics. But now that I know how I am now, I don't need academics anymore. But if I was to start over and I had time, I think I would have been a psychologist. I think that's what I would have been, because I love communication so much, and knowing about the subconscious and the conscious brain and how to talk to people. I think I would have been a psychologist. You said, I see you in your Spider-Man suit. He's my favorite superhero. Thanos, my favorite comic book character. Yeah, I love Spider-Man a lot. Love Batman too. Man, there's so many people. But yeah. So Cal, you're on my page too. My other pages, Smitty'Wit, Smitty'Wit. Watching my stuff. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate when you guys go watch my stuff. Like I said, I'm always humbled. Always humbled when you guys watch my stuff. You said, living in a low income area in NYC. Kids here go through a lot, and I support them. I went through so much mentally and physically that I don't judge no one. Well, what have you been through? You said, living in projects with gun violence and drug issues. Okay, I really don't care as long as you trying your best. Even now, I be helping my friends in my community so much. I support everyone and love everyone. But you're a nice person. That's good, because we need more people like you in this world. Because I'm a little bit different. I grew up, and I'm more of the mind your business crowd. You know, like I can only, you know, everybody. I was there's this video online, and I still need to watch it. I've been watching it, like I keep watching it over and over. It's on YouTube, about how you're like, it's a paradox. Like, everything in reality is made for you, but everyone's perception is also their reality too, and it's made for them. But the way you look at things, that's how you make your reality come true. So I don't know. I just love that concept, and how nothing's a coincidence. Like, nothing, everything happens for a reason, you know? And I'm starting to believe in that. I'm starting to change my mindset, because I never thought I can go on live stream for 2 hours a day. I didn't think I could do that shit. I was like, hell no. But I've been doing it, and I feel like I'm getting closer to people the more I do it. You said, yes, oh my God, do you know the meaning of Sonder? Can you please tell me? Because the only Sonder that I keep thinking of the musician Sonder. Keep thinking of the musician, but I think I know what you're talking about, though. Maybe you can inform me. But yeah, I've been studying, like I think I told you guys, I love Japanese culture. I've been studying Kaizen a lot. doing 1% every day. I've been studying, like I think, I think Bree explained the difference of how Buddhism explained. I think that's Buddhism, that your suffering leads, all your wants lead to suffering. But there was something else from the Bhagavad Gita that I just recently ran into. I don't know, something about, I like what I've heard from Buddhism and Hinduism. I just like, I love the Old Testament Bible. Like I have been studying 100% the Old Testament 100%, but I've been hearing other philosophies and other religions lately, and it's just been so inspiring. Even science, I feel like science has its own religion in a way. Like science kind of has its own religion. It's kind of interesting to me, and it's making me change the way I look at martial arts. Like my conception of martial arts is changing, because I want to make a martial arts like book one day. Like I want to really sit down and show a philosophy of the way I see martial arts, the same way Miyamoto Musashi did. I think Gracie, I forgot which Gracie, he made a book about martial arts, so I plan on doing that too. Bree said, I have a tattoo with Sonder, and it means everything has their own life, perspective, and views on life. I love the concept of everyone having their own life and views on things. Like I might see and look at things different than you, you know. Yes, I agree. I love being open-minded and understanding to everyone. I will never judge anyone for their living or opinions. Like I grew up poor. I do not care about what you go through as long as you're trying your best. I agree. Yeah, no, I agree. So yeah, so we're talking about the same concept, but it's I don't think it's called Sonder in what this video that I was watching. I don't think it's called that, but the concept, I guess, like, so the story goes, well, no, I don't know the story after we watch it. I'm gonna rewatch it again and I'll come back next live and I'll probably talk about it. But basically, life was created for us, and it's what we make of it, you know? And there was I heard this quote one time and I keep messing it up, but I fucking love it because I understand it, but I'm trying to like explain it. It's a quote from Friedrich Nietzsche. He said, live life, I'm paraphrasing, live life so much that when you die, you want to live again, you know? Like that being in the moment. Cause recently I went through like a bad breakup, right? And I had learned the concept of detachment. And the concept of detachment blew my mind when I learned about it. Like, basically, in order to, like, you can love somebody deeply or something. Let's just take out the relationship stuff. You could love something deeply, a task deeply, but step away from the outcome. You know? Like fall in love with the doing and not the outcome. And that right there is something I've been learning a lot lately. And that cures anxiety. I've learned, like, it's so much stuff. But the mind is incredible. You said, Sonder is the profound, often sudden realization that every random passerby is living a life as vivid, complex, and chaotic as your own, complete with their own routines, worries, and relationships. That's what Google said. Oh, okay. And you say you have a tattoo of Sonder? Yeah, like that's, dude. Like, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, like, just these concepts. I don't know. This year's been such an interesting year to me. Like, the way I've been, I don't know. And the year just started. We're barely touching March. Like, we're already damn near at a world war right now. You said, I feel like love should come naturally. Don't force anything. I've been going with the flow lately, and life's been good. Don't force nothing and let the blessings come to you. Well, that's good that you view love that way. I think, that's interesting. What is love? You know, it's kind of funny. I've been watching a lot of, I found myself watching a lot of romance animes, right? And one thing I've noticed when I watch romance anime is I love the slow burn of things. I love how slow it goes. And then it made me realize, as a fighter, as a martial artist, because like I said, I want to develop a martial arts philosophy. It made me realize that when it comes to fighting, there's so much skill and there's so much control and this is mine, I'm gonna take it, you know. But then when it comes to like relationships and stuff, like it's the complete opposite. The more you let go, the more you get. It's so fucking weird to me. What's good, Carrie? You said everything is mental, guys. I'm such a spiritual but science girl. I promise you, everything is mental. You hold yourself back more than anyone else does. That's true. That is so true. I super agree with that. Super agree with that. Everything is mental. Everything. Everything in this world is mental. I even think, but you understand something really interesting, and I think I've been talking about this before, but I'm gonna just throw this concept at you too. I believe that the subconscious is our nervous system. I believe, or our nervous system is our second brain. I really believe that. I really believe that. That when you dream, your conscious, which is the main brain, it goes to sleep, shuts down temporarily, and then the subconscious, your nervous system takes over. That's why in dreams, I've noticed that. So like, let's say for example, the more you're very aware of how to do something, you do it in your dreams, you know? But if you're not aware of it, it's kind of like when danger happens, you don't know, and if you don't know how you would escape danger, then that's when you start like moving slow and you can't escape. You get what I'm saying? Because your body's literally going into fight or flight mode, or fight, flight, or freeze. Real deep shit. You said, I hope you've got someone very special that you can rock the world. I hope you have a great week ahead. Ah, man. All I got right now is you guys. All I got is you guys. That's what I got. That's my goal. That's my mission. I want to do something with this live stream stuff and continue entertaining you guys, and that's what I'm going for. Bree said, that's an interesting way to think about it. I used to think about a dream as your subconscious self giving you hints. Well, they say that there's a bunch of parallel universes that's happening at one time. So it could be hints. It could be. But I think that our nervous system is the second brain. I really do. I really do. And you said you wanted to be a neurosurgeon, right? But the way we dream and everything, I think it's in our nerves. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. It's all the nerves. Like people, the way you said your mind, it's kind of like how your body knows something before you do. Like, it's kind of like that. Like, how is that the case? It's like your nerves is thinking too. It's recognizing and catching things, you know? You say, I see what you're saying. I'm more on the science thing about that. What do you mean by that, Bree? Can you explain that? Do you work out for MMA or BJJ or boxing? I do all. I do boxing, Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, and MMA. And then one thing that I'm trying to like get going next, I want this live stream going. I want to start promoting my communication, my compass system for martial arts. I want to start promoting my poetry, art, and music. But I work out everything. Like I did today, I did boxing, and then once in like probably like 20 minutes, I'm gonna get off this live, 20 or 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna take a nap, and then I'm gonna go to jiu-jitsu. I'm gonna come back, chill, and then I'm gonna go teach MMA, and then I have MMA fight team later on. So I do damn near everything. From what I know, like research wise, dream is like the REM thing. I learned on psychology. Yeah, but I think dreams. So I lucid dream a lot. Like I lucid dream very heavily, very heavily. So I think there's something. The best I could say is I believe we now have the technology to solve dreams. I think we do. But no one is interested in dreams like that. So I wish that we was able to record dreams. I know well, now that I've been getting into coding, I might be able to be the one to create something like that. Because I think with AI, we could definitely record our dreams somehow, some way. I just know, I don't know what it is, but I know it's something, you know? You said, I definitely see your point of view though, because of sleep paralysis and lucid dreaming is so like, wow, how is that a REM thing? Exactly. I'm telling you, there's something more than dreams that's not being talked about. You said where you're working out sure is paying off big time. You look like you got an awesome upper body. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, if you go on my Instagram, I show, or TikTok or Instagram, look at my stories. I post on my stories every day. You'll get to see everything I do. If you're curious about what I'm doing, just go there. I don't really post too much on YouTube of what I do every day. People want me to do a day in the life, but it's too much editing. But go on my Instagram, Facebook too. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Smitty'Wit, SMITTYWIT, Carrie, and you'll be able to see what I do every day. You'll like it. I feel like there's something you'll learn from that. So, you said, I think dreams and manifestations and God is out of reach from humans for a reason. Like, I think God just got tired of talking. I think he just got tired of talking. I think he's still in reach. Like every time I've gotten on my knees and I prayed in despair, I've gotten an answer. So I believe as above, so below. Like our voice, this is why I say communication is a martial art. I believe our voice can reach the highest dimension. Everything is in vibrations, everything. So, yeah, I think that's why I think like you saying you want to be a neurosurgeon is cool as fuck. Like, cause that's like, I love the brain. I love all that stuff. There's so much stuff that's just not being talked about. And it's not interesting because people that can't see like nothing to really gain out of it. But I think that's the next, that everyone's trying to go out to space, but I believe that's the next wave. So Carrie said, thank you so much. Yes, appreciate you. Thank you for watching my stuff. Do you usually snip the hoods off the headers or do you keep them? I have no clue what you're talking about. May Finch, you've been saying, I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. He said, I used to think God is a one-dimensional person, but the different religions were made by humans to have someone to look up to with the name. I think every religion is describing the same art piece, if that makes sense, Bree. I think every religion is talking about the same piece. Like if I told you, like, imagine there's a statue, right? And I had you stand behind the statue and you were stuck in that position of standing watching that statue and you had to create a whole concept behind it. Your concept is going to be different from what I'm seeing in front of the statue. I see religion as all the same thing. But the problem is people run around and you're saying that this is how it is, and I'm saying this is how it is, and we're stuck here instead of just switching positions and looking at the statue. Like okay, so let me read. You say, I like to think God is a one-dimensional person, but the different religions were made by humans to have someone to look up to with the name. Like all of us have the same God, but he has sons and daughters. We basically just said the same shit. That's crazy as fuck. You said that's what I've been saying. People are not ready for these conversations. No, I doubt it. I literally didn't read your comment, and we just said the same shit. Exactly. No, that's real talk. I believe that. That's all it is. I think everyone is literally talking about the same thing. It's just they're in a different perspective. Like when I started studying math, right? And I started realizing that all math is just basically like perception. Like it's just perception manipulation. It's like art. So like if you draw art, all art is just different perceptions, but it's visual. But math is art in the mind. And that shit, You bringing the nerd out of me. Like, yeah. You said people are so self-centered about their religions, beliefs that it's crazy. Like we all have the same beliefs and values with different views. Agreed. But well, I mean, they're like, well, see, you didn't get to see when the Jesus lovers come in, because I be pissing them off, because I tell them like I don't believe Jesus was God. You know, it's hard for me to believe Jesus was God. But I do plan. The difference between me and other people is I do plan on studying New Testament literature a lot more. I plan on studying it because for the longest time I was agnostic. I was just thinking the other day. I was looking. Actually, I think it was today, or maybe yesterday, maybe last night. But I realized that the definition of the agnostic is basically a scientist. And I was like, that's so true. You know? Like, basically. So, like, I wonder how much ground I would have covered if I would have emphasized science with studying religion. I wonder how much ground I would have covered. You said, I hate that people think Buddha is a god or a religion. I fear it's a way of life. Guys, it's not religion. It's things to get you through life and a hard time. And yeah, no, I got you. I don't think, well, at least here in Western countries, we don't really talk about Buddhism like that. I think, I'm gonna be real with you, in my live stream, this is the most I've heard of Buddhism, Hinduism, and other religions. You know, this is the most I've heard about it. People in general don't talk about it. We talk about Christianity, and maybe Islam, because people are, you know, like scared of, you know, like, you get it. But or Muslims too. Muslim and Islam is two different things, right? Oh, I ain't do my homework. Gotta do my homework on that. Haven't paid attention to them. That shows you I ain't paying attention to that. Me too. Even if I'm Hindu or religion, I would talk to God himself, because God is the big person. Agreed. Well, I think if you look at it like this, like look at this universe, right? Something happened. If I was on Instagram, and I seen you say you don't know about the Muslims and Islam either. Yeah, I have no clue, so I'm not gonna talk about them. I need an actual Muslim or someone from Islam to come in here and talk to me. But if you zoom into our eyes, right? Our eyes, those like lines in our eyes look like this. It literally looks like hands, right? Literally, it looks like hands. And it was actually creepy to see. Like, it looks straight like hands. But then when you zoom out of the observable universe that we know right now, it also at the bottom looks like hands. And it looks like an eye. That was really interesting to me. You know, because I've said before that you have existence, right? You have what we're in. You have existence itself. And then the only thing outside of space and time is perception. This is where the spirits live in. Perception, the watching, right? But then I was thinking to myself, like, well, what's outside of perception itself? And it's experience. All experience, right? So if the known universe is basically an eye, right, then that means God is, because experience is omnipotence. So that means if it's an eye, all the experiences that's happening in this universe is literally being experienced by God himself, because he's watching everything. Fucking insane to me. You know, when I seen that, I was like, that's crazy. You said just like humans work 24/7 and our hands and legs are the branches. I love that concept. That's how I learned about human anatomy. Deep shit. Deep shit. Deep shit. Deep shit. You said, you know, the concept of our body is basically like Earth. Like the brain is the root, and our bodies have little bacteria and cells working. Well, that was the whole point of as above, so below too. Like that's where that came from. It's kind of like fractals in a way, fractal math, stuff like that. Deep ass shit. Yeah, no, that's top tier shit. Like, so I don't know. You never know. That's why I'm not like. Even though I tell people all the time, I'm like, do you believe in hell or heaven? That's a good topic. Yes and no. Yes and no. I think true hell, they say that when you die, your life flashes before your eyes. This is what they say. And I think people who didn't get to do what they wanted to do in life, if your entire life flashed before your eyes, you literally get to see a failure before you die, and like you failed, I think that's hell. I think that's hell. But then some people don't want to die. Maybe that's hell. Heaven, like if I died and nothing happens, I'm not scared of that. But some people are scared of that. So I don't know. There could be a heaven, there could be a hell. You say, I don't believe in the afterlife. My religion isn't big on that. It's mostly Christian and Catholic. My religion's concept of heaven and hell is so different from Christianity is crazy. I never knew about heaven or hell until I came to America. No, I think the concept is good. I just think I don't like reincarnation. I'm going to tell you that 100%. I'm not cool with that shit. I don't want to do this shit over again. I love me. I love what I've gotten to this far. There's a lot of mistakes I made. I don't need to relearn this shit. Like, everyone's like, maybe your past life. I don't believe in none of that shit. Past lives, I don't believe that. No. Because this life was too intense of an experience that I just cannot see myself that I would have forgotten about another life, Yeah, I know. I think, like, reincarnation is huge in, I think, Buddhism or Hinduism. I don't know which one, but or maybe both. But I'm not a fan of it. I don't like that. So the concept of heaven and hell, I mean, you never know. I don't know. Oh, Hinduism is the one with, you said, wait, what if your dreams are your past lives? That'd be crazy. Maybe, bro, I don't know. It's crazy. What's good, sports? It's nice to see you. We're almost at the tail end of the live. We got probably 15, 20 more minutes together. But I'm glad you came in at this time that you came in. We're talking about so much deep shit right now. You said, I love the concept so much. Like the concept of being reborn and do better without your past knowledge is amazing. Yeah, but then like I feel like life is like a game of poker. You might get a bad hand, And what if, I don't know, it's kind of like, it's at least with a game of poker, you get to easily shuffle it and you get to redo the cards and get another hand. But life is so long, life is so long for you to get another hand at the game again, But I think I have heard that deja vu, the scientists are starting to believe that deja vu is your future self trying to tell you something. I have heard about that. And when I lucid dream, I had a lucid dream about my ex yesterday. It was bitter fucking sweet. Like something was telling me stay away. It was like stay away, stay away, stay away. It was a song too, stay away. And I was like, what the fuck? I don't know what that means. But every time I've gotten warnings like that and I didn't listen, it turned out bad for me. What's good, Major Capital? How you doing? Nice to see you. Bree said, have you heard about cases kids remember their old lives? That must be so scary. I don't know if they're performing. Well, I did hear a story where a kid said that he was killed in a past life, right? And he literally brought people to the body of where he was killed, And there was an actual body of someone killed there, So I don't know, I hope. I don't know. That's interesting. What would my past life have been? Because I everything I get is the future. You know, it's the future, or it's regrets, or it's me talking to people who I don't get to talk to anymore. You know, like I don't see. I don't know. It's interesting, guys. Like you guys are talking some deep shit. Oh, so you recommend learning judo or BJJ at age 37? Go jiu-jitsu. Do jiu-jitsu. Too old to be getting slammed right now. Do jiu-jitsu, and then you can transition to judo or you can do both. You can do both. You can do both. I say do jiu-jitsu and learn some striking, and that'll be way better than any judo class you'd ever take. You said life is beautiful. That's why I'm living it and doing everything I want to do. Life is beautiful, man. I cannot stress enough how beautiful life is. Life is beautiful. That's all I can say. I agree with you, sports. I usually have like extra shit to say, but no, life is beautiful, man. It's what you make of it. That's what me and Bree was just talking about. I sometimes get deja vu about my birthmarks, but in a way where I was hurt. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I heard that, now this is like pseudo shit, so I don't know how true this is. I'm just throwing shit out there for the conversation. But I heard birthmarks is where, like, you was killed at. You know, like in your past life. You know? So, my birthmark is literally behind my back. I have a big-ass birthmark on my lower back. So, if that's true, then I was backstabbed. Which is very, very interesting to me. Which could explain why I feel so strongly when I feel someone backstab me. And why I feel pissed off when someone picks someone else over me. That could be true. I don't know. Someone said, I have a birthmark on my knee, and I once dreamed about getting slapped, but I never got slapped. Yeah. Maybe your knee got chopped off in your past life. Who knows? Who knows? Hi, everyone. Hey, Cadence. How are you doing? Cadence, if you have time, go ahead and like the stream. I am almost at 25. I have been trying to get past 25, but I'm surprised I got to 24, so I'm happy about that. You said, I got a birthmark on my scalp, knee, arm, and on my chest, as well as a little mark on my eyebrow. You got done dirty. I don't know what happened to you. You said, I'm a soul survivor. I don't have a birthmark. I think the way it's like jagged. I think someone would just like that's what I think. Yeah. Sports had a natural death. Sport went out normal, dude. He died with a loving family, man. He died with a loving family surrounding him. That's what happened with Sport. You said, I'm not feeling really great right now. What's going on? What happened, Cadence? Now I'm jealous. Me and Bree died violently. Like, he said, but I'm going to try to recover. What happened, Cadence? You said this life must be our redemption to live life fully. Maybe it is. Because, shit. Maybe. What's good, Hump? How are you doing? What's good? We're talking about birthmarks and how it's said that your birthmark actually shows, like, what caused your death. You said I went out pissing on myself in bed. That's messed up. Mate, well, do you have any, like, problems? Do you have, issues, health issues? Because maybe you didn't. Cadence, do you need to poop? Yeah. You said I have a stomach ache. I think Cadence wants attention. Cadence gonna say something and he retracts the message. Like, Cadence, we see what you're saying, dog. It's okay. You say you have a stomach ache. Maybe you need to go eat something. Or Bree said it best. Maybe you have to go poop. Bree, you gotta be careful with some of my commenters, man. These dudes. You gonna be, if you stick with my lives enough, your bullshit meter is gonna go up. You're gonna be able to kind of start peeping people out. You too good right now. You a little goody two shoes right now. There's no place like home, Bree. You a little, like, You said, I'm sorry, everyone. You good, Cadence. Nobody's mad at you, dog. No one's mad at you. You said, but how are you? We are good. We're having a good live stream. Thanks for that shoulder workout. I got my shoulder feeling great. Hey, that's good, dog. I'm so happy for you. Keep working on that shoulder, man, because that shoulder, if once that shoulder goes out, big dog, it's hard to get back into it. It's hard to get yourself back. You said, I'm all jolly and stuff, and when I experience your viewers, I'm going to be emo. Yes, Bree, this is like sports knows. Bree, my commenters are some of the most interesting people on this planet because I let them be themselves. I let them be themselves. The only people I don't let them be themselves is the spammers, but which I didn't get today. I'm so happy about that. I didn't get spammers today. I think it's because I'd be blocking their ass. Well, that's probably what it is. I probably blocked them and they're still like blocked right now for 24 hours. But you said, guys, I tried to work out to build muscle and lose fat, but I don't know how to. I love muscles, but I don't understand calories, deficient and stuff. I need to see your build. Like, how much do you weigh? What are you eating? I would need to see all that. They wild. You should wait until he puts pink. Bro, okay, so Bree kind of did see that. She kind of saw that. I was wondering, like, some people did come in saying the gay shit. But Bree, this is what I was talking about. He said, they wild. You should wait until he puts a pink hat on. They would say wild stuff. Yes. When I wear, like, all pink, maybe that's what it was. I didn't wear the pink hat today. Because I threw on the pink shirt. But I think it's the hat. It got to be the hat. You said, I want to get into working out and stuff so bad because I heard it helps you mentally, but I don't know how to start. I got to see your build. You would have to, I got to see the build. I got to see what your build's like. And what you're doing, what you're eating. Oh, yeah, Bree asked me if I was gay. Bree asked me if I was gay. That's actually funny. Get right with Jesus, for he is... Here they are, finally. Finally. This is what I was talking about. Bree, that is what I was talking about. That is what I was talking about. That's the Jesus loves you. That's them. People's like, that's what I was talking about. Remember I was telling you, I said that we have like a 4 horsemen of people. I got the Jesus love you guys. So the only thing we didn't get was the spammers today. Finally, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for the Jesus love you guys. Let me read this. I've been waiting for you. You don't know how happy I am. I thought I was losing it. He said, get right with Jesus, for he is the Son of God. He died on the cross for our sins and rose 3 days later, saving us from hellfire. If we put our, you spelled R wrong. If we put our trust and faith in what he did for us, gain salvation now. That's what I was talking about. Ooh, I got you. So, mind you, I asked you this gay. Yeah, Bree, that was funny as fuck. Jesus does love you so much. Finally, you guys popped up. I've been waiting for you guys. You said, I'm a big fan of Sailor Moon. I've only been reading the comic book of it, but I really want to watch the anime series. I heard Sailor Moon got dark as fuck. Like, I actually need to go check that out. Jesus does love you so much. That's good. They're promoting. Oh, break down the food protein. Break down the food protein to food protein to me. I got you. But specifically sports, what part are you asking about? They are posting the same thing on different channels. I know they are, but like I let them live on my channel. So they come in here. It's the Jesus love you guys, the are you gay guys, the farting guys, the spamming guys, the haters, and the same joke guys. Those are the guys. They're posting the same thing. Okay, I'm like 170. Chill. I'm 5'3", 18. I've done so much sports, so I have muscles, but I struggle with my arm and belly fat. You are 5'3" and 170 pounds? Are you serious? It's not a lot about Kobe Cook me. But you say you was a cheerleader, so I imagine like you was skinny and stuff. You said like I want my tone. I would have to see. I have to see. So if you're 5'3", 170, what is your build? That's interesting. Sport, you said drink protein and food. Oh, got you. Oh, my bad. Okay, so you're driving. Okay, so I kind of got what you're saying. So, sport, what I've learned is, like, you need solids and you need liquids when it comes to protein, okay? Because the liquid protein has more protein in it than the solid, but the solid sticks, if that makes sense. And you need a certain amount of protein every day. You cannot get enough protein from just solid protein because there's just not enough protein. So you would use the liquid proteins to give you the amount of protein that you need. Now, why the hell do you even need protein? Well, protein is energy regulation. So if you feel like you're sore or no, like you're tired all the time, you're not getting, like, you just feel low. As men, it's because we're not taking enough protein. I had figured that out, and I started taking protein a lot more serious than I was before. Also, you need to be taking your vitamins, you know, and really, theoretically, we should be taking vitamins all day. But of course, you cannot take those, you can't take those pill vitamins. A natural vitamin is vegetables. That's all vegetables are. They're just vitamins. But understand that you need to mix and combine liquid and solid protein together to get the actual protein needs that you need and to keep our testosterone regulation up as well. What protein source are you using? I might have to go get it. I forgot what it's called because I did the research on it, but I kind of forgot. I'm gonna scroll up and read some of you guys' comments. You said, I think I low-key lost weight. That 170 was from when I was 15. So, Bree, I would have to see your body type. Like, I would have to see, like what exactly where's the fat at? Like, is it in your legs? Is it in your stomach? Do you have a gut? You said something about your arms. Like it's a little bit different. Everyone's different. You said, I think I'm 165, 160 now because I barely eat. Okay. What protein source to use? I would have to look, big dog. I gotta go look. I might go get it. I might have to. Actually, I kind of want to go get it, but I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave this live stream. I gotta eat lunch. I'll be right back. We might be off, Cadence. We might be off because we've passed the 2-hour mark, but I want to keep talking a little bit. Alex Cross said, I'm 5'10", 265 pounds, 38 years old. I lift weights. I have been boxing Muay Thai. I have a boxing Muay Thai background. I want to get into judo or BJJ. What do you suggest as I would like to compete? Go to jiu-jitsu. It's way more lucrative. It's much less taxing on the body. And you would do fucking incredible as a boxer and Muay Thai guy. Go to jiu-jitsu, and you're going to feel like a complete martial artist. Go to jiu-jitsu. But keep in mind that just because you cross-train, so just because you do a stand-up martial art and a grappling martial art, it doesn't mean you're a mixed martial artist. So if you find an MMA gym, also later on, the transition, which I don't think you really don't fucking need because you have boxing and Muay Thai, but the transition of combining jiu-jitsu and striking together it's a different thing. You said, I fear I barely eat proteins anymore. I low-key only be eating veggies and fruits lately. Whenever school starts, I only eat 1 meal a day, but it's usually fruit salad. It's not that, Bree. Woo, we're going to have to talk about nutrition, another live stream. So sports, I'm kind of like touching over stuff. We're going to deep dive into this. Like I love talking about nutrition, but we need to deep dive in this. And I'm at the end of this live too, but I'm going to write this down because I want to talk about that. So let me see. We need to deep dive into protein. We need to deep dive into so much stuff. Let me write this down. Nutrition. That's the next live stream I want to talk. I want to go fucking deep in nutrition. Let me read what you guys said. You said, they make me feel bloated. That's why I don't drink protein shakes anymore. I hate that. It might be the type of protein shakes that you're drinking. It might be the type. Also, like, maybe you need to drink the protein shakes after your workout. Because I think, like, your body... Because if you're feeling bloated, that means you have excessive protein in you. That's why you feel gassy and stuff. You said, I low-key only be eating vegetables and fruits lately whenever school... Okay, I read that part. Bro's hungry. He is hungry. Thanks a lot. My dad tried to help me, but he was too aggressive with his training, so I gave up. My dad used to work out, like we were practicing for World War III, but he helped me with meal prep stuff now, but I just don't stay up to date anymore. I played soccer for 8 years, and I passed out so much due to not getting enough nutrition because my life was busy that I had to get into cheerleading. Oh man, we're gonna deep dive into nutrition next live. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on live. I'm not gonna get into live yet. I could actually turn this into a 3-hour live stream, but I'm not gonna do that. Tomorrow I will be on at 4 or 5 p.m. I think it's gonna be like in between 4 or 5. The earliest 4 and the latest 5. But definitely 100% I'll be on live stream tomorrow because I have to teach jiu-jitsu. I think I actually I might live stream my jiu-jitsu class, me teaching that too. I might do that too tomorrow for you guys. But yeah, Bree, I have to see your body type. Like every time people tell me that stuff, I'm like, I gotta see what you look like, you know, like, because dudes be asking me these questions too. Like if you have questions, like a dude just came in, he said, should I do boxing or should I do MMA or jiu-jitsu? Okay, I can answer that question. When it comes to nutrition, like I have to look at you, and then like I can ask, okay, what are you eating here? What are you doing here? How much calories are you eating today? Because what people don't understand is losing weight is basically a numbers game. It's not like it has nothing to do with quality of food. It has everything to do with the calories that's on the label. You know, what are good signs to look for in a BJJ dojo? Ooh, that's a damn good question. What are good signs to look for? Do they fucking roll? Do they roll? If you go into that gym and they say that you have to have a trial before you, like, no. If you go into that gym and you have to take 8 or 9 or 10 classes before you have a spar session, walk the fuck out. If you go into that place and they don't have a free trial, walk the fuck out. You know, straight up. Hey, do you have a free trial? Nope. Walk the fuck out. They said they're trying to get you to sign in that day. Walk the fuck out. And then after that, it's gonna come down to your own discernment, your own people bullshit meter after that. Because there's some gyms who, for me, like it works fucking perfect. I love it. You know, there's a lot of locker room talk at my gym. You don't see a lot of girls at our gym, but everyone that's in that gym talks shit, you know? But maybe from you, and I don't know you, so this is just an example, but maybe for you, you don't like that type of environment. So you'd have to find a gym. Understand that if you go to a jiu-jitsu gym and it doesn't feel good, that's not all jiu-jitsu gyms. You need to find a gym that's specifically for you. Let me continue reading. Casein protein or regular? I think regular protein, big dog. What time is 4 p.m. Cali? Oh, you're in New York? I think I'm like 2 hours ahead, right? I think I'm 2 hours ahead. I know it's different time. How do I count calories, guys? I'm cooked. I got you, Bree. We'll talk about nutrition on the next live. Or just hit me up on, because that's what a lot of people do. They hit me up on IG or TikTok. No one hits me up on Facebook. I can't wait until once I get more money for these live streams, I get to connect all my audiences together. Because I know that Facebook crowd is going to be, talking. I just know it. I know it. You said but they talk though. Well, no, because a lot of Filipinos, so I talk to a lot of Filipinos and they're on Facebook too. There's like Americans Facebooks is for old people, but all of the young Filipinos, they're on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, you know, like definitely Facebook too. 7 p.m. is 4 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so when it's 7 p.m. for you, I think you'll be out. You said, oh my God, there's an MMA class near me. I sign up for it. Hold up. Look for a jiu-jitsu class. Look for a jiu-jitsu class. Yeah, I would have to look at your body type, Bree. And on top of that, you said you did cheerleading. There's so much. Yeah, I gotta look at that. If you want to lose weight, Or you could go into jiu-jitsu. I can give you that. I can give you question. I can tell you that part. Yeah, I can tell you that. Yeah, would you lose weight? You would get toned up. MMA, it depends. Yeah, we would have to talk about that. I did so much sports, it's crazy. COVID really made me gain so much weight. You said film my class tomorrow. Okay, I'll do that for you guys. Actually, I will do that. So you guys tomorrow are going to see me. I'll get on at 4. Like 4. But keep in mind though, when I'm in my classes, I'm not going to be reading you guys' comments though. Like keep that in mind. Like I'm fully ingrained in my teaching. I will not read your comments. So if you're asking questions and stuff, well, maybe I might try to. I might look for a split second to read some comments, maybe. But like usually, like I'm fully engulfed in teaching. But I think it'll be cool because people love watching my classes because I'm very blunt and stuff like that. You said calories in, calories out, don't make it hard, people. Yeah. I used to be so skinny and mad muscles, and after COVID, I also got in birth control for my period, and I just ended up gaining weight. Yeah. MMA class tonight that you don't want to go to. Oh no, I'm doing MMA class tonight. I eventually I'm gonna have to get off real soon so I can take a nap. I wish I was a man sometimes. I'd be in a buffet. I'll be the buffest in town. Oh, I mean, you never know because you say you're 5'3", so if you was a man, you'd probably be skinny as fuck. You'd probably be skinny as fuck, you know? Yeah. Now, I'm going to MMA tonight. I don't want to go jiu-jitsu today, but I need to get some more clips. I think, what am I going to do today? I haven't done enough Kimuras. I need to do some Kimuras. I did enough guillotines. I actually haven't done enough rear naked chokes. No, I did do a cool rear naked choke the other day. No, I need more though. What have I not done? Triangle chokes. No, I did some triangle chokes. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna do something cool today. I would be a tall 6'4" male with mad muscles. Be quiet, Bree. Girls are so funny. They're like, if I was a man, I would be this. No, you wouldn't, Bree. You'd be every bit of 5'3" or maybe 5'5". You'd be 5'5", like a 5'5" Asian from the Nepo Mountains. That would be you, Bree. You said I'm 5'10", 665 pounds. I'm gonna lose weight. I box at light heavy, 175, 180. What weight class do you recommend for BJJ? Straight up, if you're in the 200s, dog, you're in the open weight category. You're in the open weight category. If you're gonna always be in the open weight category. You said I'm 5'2.5". My mom's height, but it's close to 5'3". Oh, so you're 5'2". Yeah, exactly. You'd be 5'5". So I'm 5'3", but it's uneven. So I'm basically 5'4". No. She said I'm 5'4". 5'4 is double is 5'8". I'm 5'8", guys. Bree. You would be 5'5". You're Asian too. You'd be 5'5". I'm telling you. You imagine yourself would be a 6 foot chiseled hunk of a man. All girls be thinking that. I'm like, no. Like, look at your parents. So open weight is no good. No, open weight is good. Open weight is cool, but if you like, I mean, you're just gonna be in open weight. There's nothing wrong with open weight. That's just where you would be. Yeah, I agree. You every bit of 5'2", 5'3". You'd be 5'5" if you was a man. Skinny too, by the way. My dad's 5'11". If I was a man, I would be tall. My mom is 5'2". If your dad's 5'11", well, maybe you would be 5'8". Maybe you would be 5'8". But then some people actually like have a growth spurt above what their parents are. So you never know. Never know. I don't know. Interesting. Ooh, that felt good. Did y'all hear that? My elbow popped. Anyways, Bree, stay being the brain surgeon that you want to be. Ooh, that felt good. Stay being. You said, bro, I haven't grown since 5th grade. My brother's little BD. He's almost my height. I mean, it's a hard not life. Ooh, we're at 25 likes. Everybody, someone, I'm begging you. Well, I'm not begging. Well, I am begging. I'm a beggar. Begging you. Put your little hand on that like button. I just need 26 likes and I'll be a happy camper. He said, I hate speaking on my height. I lie and tell people I'm 5'6". Oh, you're one of them. I don't care. Only the doctors know the truth. Oh, you're one of them. You're one of them. You said I'm 5'11", 166. That's actually a solid look. 5'11", 166. Sports, you what's your martial art that you do? 5'11", 166. That's actually a pretty solid. What height would I have wanted? Well, see, it's kind of interesting because I love the height that I am. I like being I'm 5'7", so and right now I'm 138. But I usually walk around like 150. But I love the height that I am because martial arts has nothing to do with height. I mean, it does. It kind of does. But, like, it comes down to weight. I wear heels to make myself taller sometimes in heightened shoes. How Bree, why are you so against your height? What happened? First class in new jiu-jitsu gym went well. Okay. Old gym was new and had mostly whites and a couple of blues. This gym had tons of higher belts, but the class size is much bigger. Fuck yeah, that's good. Jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, yeah, that's a solid style. Solid style. Yeah, nah, sports. I think, like, overall, I think for me, like, I like where I'm at because I am, like, my body type, the way I figured martial arts out, like, I'm cool where I'm at, you know? But if I didn't, I think 5'11", I think your base, like the way you are, I think that's solid. Yeah, I think that's a solid, like, structure. Depends on your length and shit after that and your skill set. You said I look better taller. Bree, sit down. Sit down with the short people. 6'1" and 175, that's solid too. I think 180 would be good on you probably. Yeah, like I said, boys, if I didn't figure out martial arts, I think I'd probably want to be 5'11" or I would want to be 6'1", but I like being short. I like it. When I'm telling y'all, if y'all ever meet me in person, I'm telling you guys right now, I look unremarkable. It's amazing. It's amazing. I look unremarkable as fuck. You'll see, you be like, that's Smitty? Remember one dude said, I thought you was taller in person. And then I submitted a giant in front of him right after. It felt fucking great. But, like, when you see me get to moving, it's relentless. Like, it's like I'm on your ass the entire time. Like, it's like on some Wolverine shit. You said, who's your fine shit? Wait, you said, gotta do a meet and greet, Smitty? Oh, yeah, I plan on it. Trust me. I promise you guys I'm gonna meet all you guys. I promise. Who's your fine shit? I ain't got no fine shit. Fine shit is gone. Fine shit is gone. Who's your fine shit? My fine shit is gone. O'Malley being 6'1", 135 is nuts. I'm 5'11", no way in hell I can get to that. I don't know how he does that shit. Too light in the ass. Way too light in the ass. Why your whole chat, grown men? Can we get young people, please? Well, Bree, you're the start. Once people come in and they see little old Bree with us, then we good. That like it's because my audience is a giant male audience, and we love fighting. But it's good to have you. It sounds like you want to join martial arts. Maybe we might get you in martial arts. But then you're a brain surgeon, so maybe we don't need you getting punched in the head. I got O'Malley. Well, Corey Sandhagen does want to fight O'Malley, though. He wants to fight O'Malley, 100%. So if we get O'Malley, that O'Malley that came in with Cheeto Vera, if we get O'Malley that came in against Cheeto Vera, not the O'Malley against Song, his recent, that was garbage. If we get the O'Malley that came in with Cheeto Vera, that O'Malley is going to whip his ass. I got O'Malley. So it depends on how O'Malley comes in. But I got O'Malley. But the way Corey been talking, Corey Sandhagen might got his fucking number. I don't know. Charles versus Max, Charles. Max got pillow hands. You said if y'all fighting and get hurt and need surgery, I'm going to be on standby. Unks is okay. Because he said we all unks that like to scrap. Well, you know, Bree, you like the little, you could be our little, have y'all seen that that meme where a cat grew up with dogs and you saw the cat was like posed up with, it was posed up like the pit bulls, the little white cat? That's Bree. He says, can Corey take him down and sub him? I don't think so. I don't think so. Nah. Because at this point, O'Malley is used to little tiny motherfuckers trying to take him down. And nah, I don't think so. Let me rewatch a couple of Corey Sandhagen's fights again to make sure that I'm on point. But it depends on how Sean comes in. But the way Corey been talking, I don't know. But I got Sean, though. Oh, okay. So, Corey Sandhagen, these are MMA fighters. I'm telling you, Bree, you going to get hyped up with us. You need to tell us about your stuff. Now you coming in with our stuff. These are MMA fighters. And we're wondering, like, Corey Sandhagen is a fucking great striker, and Sean O'Malley is a great striker. And they're about to... It's about to be great. It's about to be great. Corey Sandhagen wants to fight Sean O'Malley. It's so great. What made Royce Gracie's BJJ so effective back in the day compared to now? Nobody understood jiu-jitsu. That's why he was so effective. Nobody understood jiu-jitsu. He wouldn't be good at all now. Corey did take down Song. He did. I just think O'Malley would be ready for it. We need to talk about that too. I want to talk about that. Corey versus O'Malley. We're going to talk about that in depth on the next live stream. How long have you been doing jiu-jitsu? Shit, I think it's been 8 years now. Is that like Logan Paul? It's you know, it's good. It's good. Charles Oliveira. He has the best UFC. I mean, not the best UFC. He has the best jiu-jitsu base. The best, in my opinion. I want to see him. I want to see Charles fight, what's his name? Brian Ortega. Logan, so, Bree, it's so interesting because you're like the person that, like, you're like the casual, like a real casual. And usually in the MMA community, people are so, they always throw out the word casual. But, like, it's good to have an actual casual because you don't know what the fuck's going on, which is great. It's great. I love it. It's cute. Because now we have someone, we can kind of explain some things, you know. Took him down with a Torah forearm. True. Ooh, you're right. You're right. But he said, who's the best UFC fighter with a jiu-jitsu base? And I would say it's Charles Oliveira still. I think Charles Oliveira is a better fighter than Gilbert Burns. Can we agree on that? Charles, as a 3 white stripe white belt, is it okay to still get brutally wrecked by blue belts? Yes, it's totally okay. You said, I feel like you guys are talking in code language. Well, Bree, do me a favor. Maybe, you know, hey, you said you found an MMA gym. Maybe this is a sign. Bree, we was talking about it. Everything is not just a coincidence, you know? Maybe this is a fucking sign, you know? Maybe it is. You guys, send me the gym, and I'll tell you if the gym is legit. Go right in there, and then maybe this is a fucking sign, Bree. Maybe you're going to look up, and you a brain surgeon for MMA fighters. That maybe that's how it's going to be. Gilbert's base would be BJJ. No, it is. Gilbert 180cc. But, like, he said who's the best overall fighter. Has Gilbert Burns ever touched a UFC champion? Am I stupid right now? Has he? I don't think he's been. Y'all are just name dropping and speaking in code like BJJ Charles versus what the fuck is ADCC? This is crazy. Yes, welcome to the martial arts world, Bree. You stumbled into it. Everyone who doesn't know Bree is our little cheerleader. She's a cheerleader who wants to be a neurosurgeon. So she stumbled upon our live, and she's truly a casual, and it's beautiful. I love it. I've tapped blues before, but it's when they are completely gassed out and I'm fresh. Besides that, I get demolished. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Keep tapping them while they're tired. Piss them off. You'll be good. It's okay to get wrecked. It's okay. That's how I got good. I never won a white belt competition, and I competed like 10 times. And then when I turned blue belt, started smashing everybody. I did Taekwondo for like 4 years. Does that count? What do you mean? Does it count for what? No, he hasn't. Should have beat Usman, though. He dropped him in that championship fight. True, but you have to beat the champion to be a champion, as they say. I've tapped blues 2 guys. I tapped blues 2 guys, and I did Taekwondo 2. I also gassed out, and I could beat... Bree, I almost took you serious. Fucking troll. Fucking troll. You said martial arts? Yes. No, Taekwondo does count as martial arts. 100%. 100%. You're a martial artist. You are a martial artist. Bree took karate for a year. She's a martial artist too. She just don't know what the fuck's going on right now. Everybody, see, folks, don't roll with Smitty. He would tap you and throw up the west side. I will harass you. You know, you inspired me that you're a beast now and haven't won a single white belt comp. Takes mental will for that. Oh, I got fucked up. Me and Bree was just talking about mental. Everything's mental. Everything is in the game is mental. When I tell you, and people don't understand that, I got fucked up as a white belt. I lost everything. I hope that helps you feel better. I was ass as a white belt. Like, I mean, they said I was good, but I never won a competition until I became blue belt. And I started running through everybody. I think one day it just snapped. I said, I'm not fucking losing no more. And then that's what happened. And then I started recording myself, and I put on a Spider-Man suit. So I don't know what happened. But one day I said, I'm not fucking losing no more. I remember saying that. I'm not fucking losing no more. And then it just snapped. And I started being more relentless, you know? You can say I could tap them and throw up the west side too. And I also got into ACC. I'm the GOAT and I'm a black belt. Bree, you think you 5'8" too. You say, you are fitting in the chat. You actually are fitting in the chat, by the way. You said, what made you want to keep going even when losing? Damn, that's a good question. I just felt like I had it. I knew, like, something in me. I was like, you don't suck. Like, I don't know. Like, damn, that's a good question. What made me keep going? I remember sitting in the dark, because I sit in the dark and I contemplate a lot of stuff. And I was like, bro, you got to quit and just accept the fact that you're an ass, or you could keep going and be the best of this shit. And something I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm the best. I remember saying that. I was like, fuck that shit, you know? And I just kept going. I started studying too. My bad, Smee. I brought the combo to fight and changed the whole life. Yeah, you good, bro. Me and Bree was in here for a solid, like, Bree held the live down. We was in here talking about religion and stuff. You good. Why do you think you lose before? I think I didn't study the game enough, 100%. I didn't study the game enough. And I just felt like I didn't have that killer mentality. I felt like it's either you or me. I didn't have that mentality. Would you ever fight Usman like I did? He's low-key bums. I don't think I would. You a beast, Bree. I don't think I would. I think, Bree, maybe you should look up Ronda Rousey and who else? Rose Namajunas. I think those are your girls. I think that's who you would actually fight. I think that's who you would be, Bree. Was you serious about an MMA gym being near you, Bree? Because it actually would be nice to actually get you into martial arts. That would be dope. When you roll, did you try to win every roll? No, I lost every roll. When I was a white belt, I lost every roll. I had no submissions. I lost everything. I know that's probably so shocking to you. I was not good as a white belt. I sucked. I sucked as a white belt. That's why every time people come in, they're like, "Oh, I suck." I'm like, "Bro, just keep going. You'll be all right." But then here's the funny part. Here's the funny part. You want to know why my defense is so fucking good? Because I used to get submitted all the time as a white belt. So I know exactly what's about to happen, and I stop it. You gonna do that video today? I am. I got you, bro. I'm gonna I would have to get off live right now and take my nap right quick. And I will do that video for you today. I got you. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do that video today for you. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hop off live and like I'll give you guys 5 minutes. It's such a great live. It's such a good live. I don't want to leave, but like I do have to take a nap before jiu-jitsu. Me too, guys. I had to mentally prepare and strengthen myself, and it took a lot of mental energy and effort for me to win that black belt. Yes, there is. It's like a program for 8 to 25-year-olds. Oh, okay. Can you send that to me? I don't know if you have a TikTok or whatever. Send that to me. I would like to look at that. I'll tell you if it's good or not. Someone's on your back, body lock and escape. Gotcha. I got you. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna make sure I charge my stuff. I'm at 33%, so I'm gonna make sure I charge my stuff. Me too, guys. When I had the white belt, I had no motivation, and then I kept moving and being mentally stable, leading to me getting black belt. Like, all right, you a prodigy, Bree. He said, okay, I'll send it to you next live. Do you have the information? Because I won't be able to look at it on live. Do you have what it's called? Do you have it? Guys, this is actually perfect because Bree is a perfect example. If you guys want me to look at something, you have to go on my Instagram or my TikTok or my Facebook and send it to me. Send it to me. Or if you guys have roles too, if you have things that you need me to see, send it to me. I'll look at it. Of course, once this live stream gets way too big, I won't be... Well, actually, I do. There's something I want to do. Once I get a lot more money, I'll be able to have a giant computer and we'll be able to look at people's live or people's like rolling footage or questions that people have. So we'll be able to do all that. But yeah, eventually, eventually, this live stream is going to get bigger eventually. But right now I can only sit back. At least the microphone is advanced and talk to you guys. I don't have any social media right now. I'll download later and send it to you and stuff. Okay, cool. You have to... Everyone here is for the body logs. Someone on your back. Say, I got you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you. I will be doing it today. I'm going to have to get off. Bree, if you are going to message me, it's SMITTYWIT. Make sure... I think your message is going to go into the request. Just say Bree from the live stream. Everybody else, if you're going to hit me up, he says $5 looking good for my Chipotle bowl. If you guys are going to hit me up, make sure you say the live stream that you was in and what we talked about. You have to do that. I'm not going to respond if you don't. So, same for you, Bree. Make sure you say, hey, Bree from the live stream, blah, blah, blah. And send me the link to that MMA gym. I will let you know if that's a legit gym or not. All right, so I need to take a nap, and I'm going to have to do this body log back escape. Now, before I leave, you said the shit don't work. I need $10 back. No, I got you. What specifically, because what I'm thinking about is there's upper body control and there's lower body control. One of the major things that people don't do is lower body control. Which one specifically do you feel like you're stuck in? You said, Bree, you say I sub so I can be hip for next time. Yes, guys, make sure you guys follow me on my other accounts, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook to see what I do throughout the day. That's good, too. He took my #1 crown. Sports your side. Hey, nah, but I appreciate you, Bree. You was holding the damn live stream down. We talked about some really good shit, and it's going to pop up later on when the live stream posts later. You held the live stream down. I appreciate you. Even though you're not #1, you are #1 in this live stream's heart. You are #1 in this live stream's heart. And we need to get you into martial arts. You actually seem like you enjoyed martial arts. But we need to make sure you go to a proper gym. And I know also we got to make sure you're not getting beat up because you are going to be our future brain surgeon. I'm the go chat, get like me. It's crazy that when you actually are actively thinking when rolling, it makes a big difference. It does. It makes a huge difference. Instead of rolling just roll, yes. You need to know exactly what you're going for. Anyways, love you guys. I always, at the end of my live streams, I give you guys the same pep talk people leave. I love you guys. It's usually at night when I'm talking to you guys, but you know, it's early in the morning. We still have the entire day ahead of us. I need you guys to be safe. I'm gonna be safe. We might not be able to talk to each other again. You never know what's gonna happen. So I always tell people I love them. And Bree said I did karate for like 5 months and gave up because they used to make me do so much. Then I did boxing and quit after 2 months. We got you, Bree. Don't worry. See my post real quick. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna get off now, and I will be talking with you guys. Be safe. We are out of here. I ain't